Hola amigos, and welcome to the last day of Camp NaNoWriMo. I thought I would do a little bit of writing with you guys. I have got about 1,400 words to write today before I am finished with my 30,000 word goal. It was originally 50,000, but I got sick and I got behind, so I changed it to 30,000. It has been slow going. Anyway, are you guys doing Camp Nano, and how has it gone for you if you are? My hair's a bit crazy because it got soaked walking the dogs, but Andy told me that it was fine and to go with it, so that's what I went with. Let's see who is here. Oh, also, if you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Emma Bennet. I'm a UK-based author. I write contemporary romance and the occasional children's picture book. I'm a freelance developmental editor and a writing coach, but this month I'm writing my first ever Regency romance. There we go, got that out of the way. Hi Felicia, how are you? You have won camp, haven't you? You won a few days ago, if I remember. The lovely RC is here, the dark to my light, smashing the like button, but he's probably at work. So he's probably not still here. And Shannon is here. It is the last day of Shannon's Kickstarter campaign today. So if you haven't had a chance to support it and you would like to, make sure that you do. Shannon, if you're still there, do you want to stick a link down in the comments so that people can go and check it out if they haven't already? Adara is here as well. Hello, how are you? How are those gorgeous kittens? And Morningstar as well. She's at work, so listening. Your hair looks beautiful. Oh, thank you. I feel like a scrag bag, but thank you. Does anybody else say scrag bag? Is that one of my weirdisms? Dara says, I've got 70 minutes to work for Camp Nano. Good luck for that last push. Awesome. I will get started on a sprint soon for you in that case. Laura is here. Hello, not doing camp, but always up for a sprint. That's my girl. SD didn't do camp, working on editing the next self-publishing tips and tricks episodes to come out tomorrow. Awesome, awesome. And big hard books and classics. I'm just a poet, not doing nano, etc. Just a poet? Are you kidding me? I attempted to write poetry last week with my writing class. It did not go well. It really, really didn't. They were far more talented than I was. Shane is here as well. Hi, Shane. I'm not sure if you've been in my chat before, so yeah, I don't think I know you, but it's lovely to know you. Introduce yourself. What do you write? What's going on? How are you? Tell me everything. SD says, we interviewed Bethany Vata, I can never say that. Everybody knows. And asked questions about her being a ghostwriter and how that works with her author life and publishing her own books. That sounds very cool. I would like to know that. Plus, I'm a huge Bethany fan. And it's going to be out tomorrow at 12 Central Time. Cool. Richard, hi Cliff, how are you? Listening during lunch break. You shouldn't be listening, you should be writing. Or also, though, take a break. You've probably been working hard. And there's the Kickstarter link. Awesome. Laura says spag bag. No, scrag bag. Like if your hair's all a mess, you're a scrag bag. I don't know where I get these things from. I swear I make them up myself most of the time. Oh, and yeah, SD says, and if you haven't seen it, I have a short dance video to celebrate hitting $3,000 on my Kickstarter. It's amazing. And there's a special guest appearance by Starla, which is amazing. RC on the morning commute. Another work week begins. And Shane says, hello, I'm an aspiring writer of GLBTQ fiction and young adults erotic romance. Awesome, welcome. Romance writers especially welcome here. And it is your first time here. There we go. I thought I didn't recognize your name. Hello, I love you. That's so funny. Oh, scrag. That does make more sense. Okay, there we go. And Keiko is here. Hi, hope everyone's well and got on with their camp goals because I gave up. That's fair enough. If it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. Okay, so we have the kitten timer. that Shannon made especially for me, and is super cute and totally inspiring if you don't kind of get caught up with watching the kittens. I'm not going to actually know how many words I'm writing during the sprints today, because to save my Wi-Fi, I'm just going to be writing in like Notepad basically. So yeah, it'll be a surprise when I finish and I kind of look it up. Yeah. Richard says, when it comes to romance, any port in a storm, that I never know when he's being rude or not. I suspect it's probably rude. And Kat is here, yay! You've missed everyone. Oh, I'm writing a book review on Goodreads plus filming my August TPR today. Awesome. Very cool. And Estelle is here. Estelle has got a bestseller sticker on Amazon today. I am so happy for her with her amazing new book, SEO for Authors. Make sure that you check it out if you haven't already. There is so much valuable information in there. It's crazy. And it's written in such an accessible way. Even I could understand it. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Okay, I'm going to start this sprint because I really do need to get these words in. Otherwise, I'm going to be like struggling at 1:45 again tonight, which is basically how I've been most nights this week, trying to get these words in. Okay, let's be all awesome and productive in 3, 2, 1. Let's write. Hey, how did that first sprint go for you guys? Were you productive? I was fairly productive. Not amazingly so, but fairly. What is tending to happen this month is that the writing's just taking me ages because I'm overthinking it, and then I kind of faff around with it for a few hours, and then at about 10:30 at night, I start freaking out because I haven't completed all my words, and then I do like a proper burst of it. But I don't want that to happen today. Today we are going to finish early because I'm going to have some ice cream to celebrate, and I don't get my ice cream until I finished writing. So yeah, I had a couple of messages I needed to reply to. I probably got a couple of 100 words done as well. Said goodbye to my husband because he's gone out climbing. Yeah, oh, that was my doggy Paris growling about something. I'm not sure what that was, but yeah, let me know how that went for you. Let's find where we were in the chats. Bum, bum, bum. Said hi to Kat. I remember that. There we go. Adara is saying that the kittens are just as mischievous as ever and congratulating. Why can't I speak today? Congratulating Estelle on her best seller sticker. And Esty very kindly shared the link to my new video, which came out like an hour and a half ago. It's just a little short one. I went to the open air theatre to see an adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. And I had a great time. But it is quite funny because I was still like slightly ill, and I was putting the video together, and just the bags under my eyes, just huge, these big black bags, from where I hadn't been sleeping properly and I'd been coughing so much and everything. And Andy from Self Pub with Andy was suggesting like all these very technical things that I could do to improve that on the video. And I was like, I'm not capable of any of that. People will just have to understand that I was having a rough day. It's fine. Richard was asking to have his wrench back. I have bestowed it upon him, but I will be taking it away again if he misbehaves again. Keiko really wanted to reach my goal to at least outline to the midpoint, but then bureaucratic stuff happened and I got sick at the end of last week, so prepping for NaNoWriMo. You do what you can. Sometimes these things happen, don't they? And it's really, really frustrating when you've got things that you wanted to do. Richard promises he'll be good, so that'll be interesting. And Eva joins us. Hi, Eva. What are you working on today? And Kat is here as well. Kat Leo, morning. I'm currently only updating today on the spreadsheet because I have to get ready and leave for work in about an hour. But tomorrow I have the day off and we'll get August and September set up. Thank you so much for doing the spreadsheet. If you don't know, the spreadsheet Kat is referring to is the Author Tuber live stream playlist spreadsheet. It's linked down in the description below. So if you're kind of looking for when your favorite author tubers are going to be streaming, or if you've just got a particular time that you want to be writing in, you can kind of look up who's going to be doing live streams then. It's really, really handy, but it's a lot of work for Kat and we do really appreciate her doing it. Keiko says, all you guys live streams help me concentrate and get some writing done. That helps so much over the last few months. Yeah, it can be really, really helpful. I haven't been joining as many recently just because I've been so struggling to write this Regency, just the language and the descriptions and things like that. And I go very insular when I'm like that, and I'm kind of like, I just want to be by myself. I don't want to speak to anybody or anything. I just want to focus on the manuscript. But next month, I will be kind of back to being in more streams and saying hi to everybody and joining in more. Kay popped in as well. She's doing her own live stream over on her channel at the moment if you want to do some stream hopping. I think she started at the same time as I did, actually. Eva is congratulating Richard on getting his wrench back. My friend Julia is here. Hi, Julia. How are you? It's okay if you're late. You can join anytime. Stay for as long as you like. And Devon is joining us from the orthodontist, getting the youngest braces tightened. Oh, definitely ice cream for the youngest as well as for me today in that case. And Betty's here. Hi, everyone. Just finished Guild, which is an adult fantasy, and I'm not okay. Oh, dear. I need all those books in the series. It was mildly spicy, and I need more of this. Oh, my goodness. Do the finances stretch to ordering the rest? Shannon got 5 minutes edited in the podcast episode. Cool. And Kat said, I wrote the summary part of the review and started the paragraph with my thoughts. Awesome. Well done. 522 more words for Adar. Well done. 45 minutes left for Kat. I will get another sprint started soon. Eva says, I'll do some learning time and playtime with the kiddo, probably some laundry and vacuuming. I've put a lot of things on hold until kindergarten starts. Cool. All my kids are going away tomorrow for nearly a week to Cornwall. They're going to have an amazing time. It's like an adventure holiday. Julia's all good. Morningstar says, I took another job. I'm recording what I do for the next person in my current job. Oh, cool. I hope that you love your new job. And Eva is congratulating Morningstar. That's so nice. You guys are always so lovely, aren't you? It's such a supportive community here. It's awesome. Okay, why don't we get another sprint going for Adara, as she's only got like 40 minutes left. So let's get another 25-minute sprint going for her so that hopefully she can finish with a bang. Okay, I missed the 3, so I'll just have to say the 3 and then we'll go 2, 1. Let's go. My tummy just did a really loud rumble just before we came back there. That was good. That was good timing that it was just before I unmuted my mic. How did that go for you guys? I did do some writing, but I also went to get a fresh cup of tea and I got some chocolate, which was delicious. It was the green and blacks milk one, like the darker kind of milk one. It was so good. And I was chatting to the lovely Hanania, who is in France for the next few weeks. So she's not around in streams at the moment. So, yeah, it's nice to catch up with her. And like I said, I did get a few words in. A few. Right, let's see what you guys have been up to. Where did we get up to? I don't think that we saw that Eva had posted a link to Shannon's new dance video to celebrate getting over $3,000 on her Kickstarter. So it is there. And there's 12 hours left on the Kickstarter. So that's awesome. Margaret popped into the chat. It's really early for you, Margaret. And Angela, good morning and good luck. All just woke up getting coffee. I hope it's a good coffee. I hope that your day starts off with good coffee. Debbie is here as well. I love your avatar. It's so cool. And Jocelyn is here. Hi, Jocelyn. Am I going to sneeze? No, I'm okay. We're okay. And Misha is here as well. Stream Hoppers United. Very cool. And Anne is here. Hooray! I thought that Anne was working today, so I'm most put out that she is not here co-hosting with me because I would have booked her in if I'd realized that she was free. Time to not be productive for the rest of the stream, she says. No, some of us need to finish Camp Nano, and we don't get ice cream until we do. So some of us need to get our bottoms in gear. I managed 400 words. Whoop, says Julia. Well done. That is absolutely awesome. What are you writing at the moment? I feel like I've forgotten. Debbie says, finish penciling my comic page during this sprint. That was 3 panels. Very cool. Well done. Well done. Well done. And SD got some social media posts out about this being the last day for my Kickstarter. Then got 5.5 minutes more edited on the podcast episode. Awesome. I'm loving all the productivity today, people. Kat says, I finished my review and published on Goodreads. I need to take a picture of the book and post on Instagram, but after feeding my dogs and making my green drink. Cool. I thought you had one dog for some reason. I didn't realize you had multiple. Adara, another 500 words. Well done. 20 minutes to go. Thanks for signposting the spreadsheet of writing streams. Very helpful. No problem at all. It is a really great resource. Anne says, if I join you, will you tone down the productivity? No, because I don't get ice cream until I've written the words for today. So no. People saying hi. People helping people. Oh, Julia's writing a fantasy romance. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love fantasy romance. It is awesome. All the good stuff. Very excited to read Shannon's book, Curse of Scale and Feathers, when it comes out. That I think that's going to be really, really good. That's fantasy romance as well. So you've got dragons and kissing. What a fantastic combination. I think that's a pretty perfect combination, actually. Yes, it's a bit crazy here in my house today because, all of my boys are going away tomorrow to Cornwall. And so there's a lot of packing going on because it's a lot of stuff for 4 people to go away, and they're camping, so they need kind of roll mats and sleeping bags and things like that, but they don't need to take food and cooking equipment. So that's good because that is a lot of work to take all the cooking equipment is not good. Because my eldest was away last week and he was working at the Royal Welsh Show, which is this massive agricultural show, and we dropped him off literally in a field on like the Sunday kind of early evening, And then we were going to pick him up on Thursday evening when he'd finished working at the festival. And for the first 2 days, all he sent me were pictures of like tractors. And I was like, dude, like, are your kidnappers trying to give me a message or something? Like, I'm your mother. I just want to know that you're eating and that you're okay. I don't need the pictures of the tractors. But eventually I did start getting proper updates. But he had a great time. But my point being is that he was starting work at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and he was working like 12 hours. And then he was going back to this field where he was camped in, and he was having to kind of cook food and stuff if he hadn't got something from like a takeaway or something. And it's a lot of extra stuff to take and to think about when you're going away. So I'm glad that all 4 of them don't need to do that. Shannon says you'll have a quiet house. Yes, I will. The dogs will also be very quiet because they'll be very sad. They don't like it when the boys go away. And says, good thing your boys are old enough to pack their own stuff. Yeah, boys, yeah? Boys. So yeah, they'll pack their own stuff, but they'll still be like, I can't find this. I haven't got any socks. Someone's stolen all my pants. Yeah. There will be mayhem. Kat says, looking forward to reading Shannon's new book. It's the one she wants me to read first. Emma, you need to recommend the next book I need to read in your collection. You know I loved Her Perfect Hero. Read my latest one. Oh my God, I got too much stuff piled up here. That's my latest one, Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm. I like that one. That's a good one. Read that one. I recommend it. It's not as funny though, because I know that you liked the comedic aspects, but I do like my hero in that one. He's it's like a grumpy sunshine romance, and yeah, I do love me a grumpy hero, and he's a carpenter as well, so he's good with his hands. Yeah. And there's a dog called Dylan, based on one of my best friend's dogs, who is a very good boy, much better behaved than my dogs. And says, I have like too many younger brothers. Yeah. So like it's not that they're not packing for themselves. It's just like I will be containing the chaos as it just gets out of control. And like, for example, we went out for a dog walk yesterday and we got completely soaked. So I said to them all, oh, like dump your coats in the dining room and I'll stick them in the tumble dryer so they're dry for you. And I was checking pockets, and my youngest son had a tube of toothpaste in his coat pocket. And I said, what, like, why have you got a tube of toothpaste in your coat pocket? Like, that's really random. And apparently his oldest brother gave it to him in the car when we were driving to the woods, which is even more random. Like this is just what it's like. It's completely random. They'll be fine, she says, hopefully. And says, what a beautiful matte book, Emma. Yeah, so matte, isn't it? I think, yeah, I've got my old publishers. Here we go. I quite liked this cover. I did. I thought that was quite good for her sister's baby, but it's shiny. It's not the matte cover, but I did quite like that cover. But this one is going to be republished by my new publishers sometime next year. It's either going to be my spring or my summer book. I'm not sure the order that they're going to be doing it. That's a good one. It's quite heart-wrenching, that one. Got dead people in that one. Laura says, oh my God, men who build stuff with wood. I know, right? It's just something so good about it. Kat says, if I ever make it across the pond, I'm bringing my Emma books for you to sign. Oh, that's nice. Toothpaste, yeah. Who takes toothpaste with them for a walk in the woods? Oh, and then, you know, that toothpaste comes in like cardboard packaging. So the older one who'd given him the toothpaste still had the cardboard packaging from the toothpaste in his coat pocket. Like, I like matte covers too, yeah. We're matte fans around here, aren't we? What Dead People Like Ghosts. No, at the vote, and I'm not giving away the plot because it's like it happens right at the beginning. But the main character's sister dies in the prologue, basically. Like I said, I'm not giving stuff away. Like I think that's even. Yeah, it's even in the blurb at the back, so I'm not giving it away. But yeah, her sister dies, leaving Sophie to come to terms with the death, but also to look after her sister's baby that she didn't know existed until until her sister died and the baby was handed to her in the hospital. Morgan is here. Hi, Morgan. How are you doing? Hi. Kat says, oh, so it will make you cry. It might do. It might do. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm is cheerier. Although some people have told me that they've cried at the end of that one, but it's like happy tears. Okay, let's get another sprint going on. Let's get some more words in. Okay, let's be all productive and awesome in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, croaky voice. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of the croaky voice. How did that go for you guys? That was pretty good for me, actually. My hero is in great turmoil at the moment. I'm really putting him through it, poor guy. He doesn't deserve it, but, the readers want what they want. Let's see where we Anne said to me, you looked way too happy when you said she might cry. Sorry. And I'll find a snack and then walk my dog. See you all later. And I happen to know that Anne had a Twix for her snack, which is an awesome snack in my opinion. Misha says, working on some campaign planning. My brain isn't really enjoying it. Oh, never mind. Hopefully you can get it done. And Joanne joined us. Hi, Joanne. And Panda. People asking how people are. If we're saying hello. Oh, Esther came in as well. Hello, Esther. And awesome news that Adara won at Camp Nano. She says, my goal was 900 minutes worked in July. I wish I had ice cream, getting a hot chocolate instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go and get my own ice cream because my husband is going to pop to a supermarket, but it's so far away. I think the ice cream will be melted by the time he gets back. Also, if it's just kind of sitting here, then I don't know. I might not be able to resist until I finished writing. So I think when I finish writing, I will go and get some ice cream. Some really, really good ice cream. I was asking how Joanne's book, her Project Sugar and Spice, is coming along. Panda hopped off. Congratulations to Adara from Esther. Esther, I got your email and I have replied, by the way. Oh, Joanne's not feeling very good. Oh, I'm sorry. That's rubbish. And Shannon managed 7.5 minutes editing the podcast. Well done. Joanne says it's coming along pretty well, though it's difficult to decide which chapters to delete, though. I tried reaching out to my beta reader since she hasn't responded in the past few days. Oh, hopefully she'll respond soon. My beta readers are just amazing. I'm so grateful to them. Betty says, I've read 50 pages and almost done with the book. Awesome. Well done. I missed out on the last talky bit because I got a call. Oh, and cats, doggies are fed. I'm sure they're very happy about that. If they're anything like my boys, I'm making green drinks for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Excellent. I'm guessing they're super healthy and involve spinach. Morgan finished editing about 2.5 chapters. Well done, Morgan. That's brilliant. Lots of congratulations to Adara. And Esther says, I'm finishing editing a vlog before starting a 10K day. Oh my goodness, best of luck with that. That's awesome. Looking forward to hearing how that goes for you. I'm in awe of anybody who even manages a 5K day. I am not someone who writes quickly. Betty says to Joanne, I'm good, actually really happy since I finished everything today, so I'll have no book overlapping into next month. Oh, that is a nice feeling, isn't it, at the end of the month? Actually, the other treat that I've got for myself for when I finish camp is the library got in Emily Henry's Happy Place. I picked that up when I was walking the dogs earlier. You know, when you have a dog as needy as my Hector, it's amazing how many, oh, God, I'm dropping things, how many places you can take dogs. I take my dogs into the library. They love it there. Yes, I'm really looking forward to getting into that this evening with my ice cream. It's going to be a good time. Oh, Morgan says, I need to write 10K today to win Nano. Hopefully that happens. Oh, my goodness. What time is it with you? I mean, it's obviously still quite early, but yikes, best of luck. I'm looking forward to the vlog. I'm guessing you'll be vlogging it and seeing how you go. I hope it goes brilliantly. Kat says, a huge lettuce leaf with fruit and flaxseed. I have to go plant-based so my health will improve. Oh, cool. I hope you find lots of like really nice new recipes. I want to read that one too. Let me know if it's good. Yeah, I like Emily Henry's books. What is it? What was the one? Book Lovers, I think, was my favorite one. Was that was the one, I think, with the two writers, and they've got like the summer houses next to each other. That was really cute. I really liked that one. You and Me on Vacation wasn't quite my favorite one. Oh no, Beach Read is the one with the two writers. Yeah, Book Lovers is the one with like the city girl going to the little town with the bookshop. That was cute as well. Yeah. So for me, the best one so far was Beach Read, then Book Lovers, then You and Me on Vacation. So we will see where Happy Place fits in with that, but it should be fun. It's only 8:45 a.m., so I have time. Oh, good, good, because it's like 2:45 here already, and I've still got quite a few more words to write. Saying that, I should probably get into another sprint, and then we should have time to fit into more sprints. Yeah, yes, I think that's a good plan. Okay, people, let's add these kittens into the stream. I'm doing quite well today, aren't I? Apart from not being able to pronounce any words, never mind, eh? Okay, let's be all productive and awesome in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hey, hey, how did that penultimate sprint go for you? Isn't penultimate an awesome word? I really like it. Yeah, it seems that one was quite good. It's very frustrating not knowing how much I have written. I mean, I could be like 15,000 words over by this point. Probably not, but yeah, I have no idea how much I still need to write because I can't check the word count, and that's kind of annoying. So I was thinking, oh, shall I count up, words in a line and multiply it by how many lines? I was like, oh, that's going to take forever. Like, it's not worth it. Why don't we just keep writing? That's probably the sensible thing to do there. Right, where were we? Everybody being super positive and wishing each other luck. Oh, Lindsay popped in. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? What have you been up to? It has been forever. I hope you're good. Joanne says she's getting some technical writing done and trying to decide what chapters to delete for Project Sugar and Spice. I could not delete chapters. That would just break my heart. If I have written those words are good words and they are staying in my book. That's it. ML Bull is here as well, saying good morning, everybody. Hello, how are you today? And Clara as well. Hi, Clara. How are you, sweetie? Betty says, I finished my book. Question is, should I start another and try to finish it today or just chill and organize my books for next month? Oh, I'd organize the books for next month and then start a new one, like ready for next month, I reckon. If you've got lots of reading time today. I do not have lots of reading time today, but hopefully this evening I will... definitely this evening because I have to finish Camp Nano by midnight anyway, and then I can read after that if nothing else, can't I? SD got 6 more minutes edited. Brilliant. Lindsay loves penultimate. Yeah, it's probably on Richard's word list of good words, isn't it? Debbie made breakfast for the family and myself. I hope you had something yummy. Comet is here. Hello, Comet. I don't think that you've visited one of my streams before. What do you write? Tell me everything about yourself. Literally everything, if it's not too much to type. Kat says to Betty, I finished a book this morning and decided to move on to organizing my August TBR. I'm still in the middle of a couple of books that I'll have to finish in August. Cool. Yeah, I'm still reading Sense and Sensibility and like Regency nonfiction in general. That I'm doing, and then I'm going to start Happy Place tonight though, just because I really fancy having something light and just kind of light and fun. Clara says I started writing a couple of sentences of outline. Cool. Lindsay, I'm trying to tie the last parts of my thesis together. It was my camp project, but I've given myself to Wednesday to finish. Awesome. 2 more chapters edited for Morgan. Brilliant. Kat was asking Joanne if Project Sugar and Spice is her first book. No, it's her second, isn't it? Yeah, Culinary Confessions is. But Project Sugar and Spice is a companion novel to the first book. I'm planning to republish Culinary Confessions and make it way better than the first version. It is eggs, bacon and toast. Eggs, bacon and toast. Does anybody get that reference? I hope somebody gets that reference. Betty says to Kat, I'm thinking of getting a few audiobooks and maybe wrapping up last week's readathon and editing a video. I would do that. Also, that reminds me that I have an audiobook ready for me on the library app, and I need to work out how to sign into the library app because I changed my phone and I don't know my login details. I need to do that because I don't know what the book is and it could be a really good one. I definitely want to get more into audiobooks, but my mind just wanders. It just wanders all over the place if I'm listening to an audiobook. It won't behave. Whereas, if I'm reading an actual physical book, I'm completely absorbed in it. Like anything could be going on around me basically, and I don't notice. But audiobook, no, just mind goes here, there, and everywhere, and I've missed out on loads of things. Kat thinks that Betty's plan is a great plan. It's definitely a great plan. That is a very, very good plan for the rest of the day. My plan for the rest of the day is just to write. and control packing carnage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's cool. And Betty says, can't you log in with Google or Facebook? I often log in with those, like in Goodreads and stuff. Who's that for? Is that for me? Log into things? Like, oh, with my writing, do you mean? Yeah, I'm having to use Notepad because I don't want to use up the Wi-Fi. I normally type in Google Docs, but it uses Wi-Fi, and sometimes it messes up my stream. So I'm just like, it's fine. I'll just type in Notepad and then paste it into my Google Doc. It's just a bit frustrating not knowing, like, oh, I'm doing really, really well. This is cool. Or, oh, yikes, I need to get my big girl pants on and properly write. Joanna's put a link to her Ko-fi there. Kat says, unfortunately, audiobooks don't work for me. I've listened to a few that I really, really like. And I tend to be best with them if I'm running on the treadmill. I think because I'm so bored, because running is just the most boring thing in the entire universe as far as I'm concerned, that my brain properly pays attention and I'm kind of stuck on the treadmill, if you like. Whereas if I put an audiobook on when I'm cooking or something like that, then yeah, my mind just wanders to other things and I get distracted and I miss some of the story. But I listened to an Agatha Christie while running a little while ago, and a Sherlock Holmes, the Hound of the Baskervilles, which was brilliant, absolutely really, really great reading of that. And Atomic Habits by James Clear was also pretty good, I think, especially because you can't see his graphs, obviously, in the audiobook. And honestly, the graphs don't make sense. They're not scientifically accurate. It's weird. I love that book, but the graphs, no. And what was the other? Oh, and there was another one, Tiny Pretty Things, I think it was. It was about a ballet school. And it was made into a series. I'm wanting to say on Netflix, which was really good. And yeah, and I listened to the book. And all of those were very good. But it was because I was running. So I suggest you run. Oh, Betty's saying no. I mean for the library to use audiobooks. No, it's like a separate app thing. It's not connected to Google or anything. I need I've got like a pin, but I've forgotten what the pin is. So I tried my birthday thinking I might have changed it to that, but it wasn't. It's written upstairs in a bullet journal. So I just need to go and find it and then I can log in. It'll be fine. Kat says, I love them because I garden a lot and both my hands and brain is working. Excellent. Yes, I imagine that gardening would be a good time for audiobooks as well. Very good idea. Okay, guys, why don't we do our final sprint for today? I think I have actually timed this pretty well today, which is awesome. I'm going to start this and I'm going to go and sort myself out with another cup of tea because I'm thirsty. Okay, let's be all awesome and productive in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. There we go. Make sure that I'm closing down the right tab and not closing you guys down. See if I can get me more in the center there. There we go. Okay, so that was our final sprint. I hope that it went well for you. My heroine is in some distress now, poor dear. Poor dear. I will help her at some point, but not for a little while. She needs to wallow in it first. Where did we get up to? We were talking about audiobooks, weren't we? That's it. All right. So Betty said also, Daisy Jones and the Six was a miss in both physical and audiobook formats, but in the last couple of days, I inhaled the series made from it. Oh, cool. I read the physical book and I did quite enjoy it, but not as much as I liked Malibu Rising, or my favorite one that I've read by Taylor Jenkins Reid is Carrie Soto is Back. I absolutely loved that book. I do really want to watch Daisy Jones. I feel it's on Amazon. I just haven't got around to it yet. But I haven't even watched season 3 of Emily in Paris, and I really like Emily in Paris. And I also want to watch the second season of And Just Like That as well. So there's a lot going on, a lot of girly shows that I need to watch. Need to get on that. Kat says, I wish I could listen to an audiobook, but my mind wanders. I have tried, though. I do listen to podcasts, but they are often non-fiction related and segmented. Sure. Betty's got a good idea. She's suggesting anthologies or short stories so that you don't get so overwhelmed. Cool. My boyfriend is the same. He can't listen to them, but he plays 8 hours of music without missing a beat. Missing a beat. I like what you did there. Kat says to Betty, one of the podcasts I listen to is Lover Burton Reads, where he reads short stories. Those are more manageable. Very rarely do I have to go back and replay a part of the story. Oh, that sounds cool. 8 minutes edited from Shannon. Got about 5 minutes left to do. Awesome. Well done. And Clara said, I got lots of plotting done, also getting my poor protagonist into lots of trouble and suffering. Yeah. Oh, we don't make it easy for them, do we? Kat said, I posted my book review with picture on Instagram. Now ready to get myself together to film my August TBR. Very cool. SD says, I'll be streaming in about 3 hours. Yes, you will. At 7 o'clock my time. Pop a link down if you can, so that people know to come. That's why I chose this time, because I didn't want to clash with you. So I wanted to do it in the afternoon because everybody was out, but I was like, oh, there you go. Go Shannon, yeah. And Morgan, only 1 chapter left to edit now. That is brilliant. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Weren't you doing a 10K day though? So you're editing as well as doing a 10K day. Like, what's going on? What's going on, Morgan? Here is the link to Shannon's stream. And then you're also going to be live later, aren't you, celebrating the end of your Kickstarter? But I can't make that one because I think I worked out that it was at like 2 a.m. my time or something. And that's a little bit late for me. I would be there in my pajamas if I was awake. And Betty says to Kat, that sounds good. I need to listen to more podcasts. Yeah, I don't really listen to podcasts, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of YouTube videos. Because I love them and because it's interesting and because I like to support people on AuthorTube and it gives me ideas and tips and stuff. So yeah, I don't tend to have time for podcasts as well. Morgan says, I have to finish an edit for a client first, work first, then play. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing, Morgan. I'm going to keep working. Oh, nice one, Jocelyn. Awesome. Steve says, I am. It ends at 8 p.m. CDT, so I will be streaming at 7:30 p.m. CDT to count down the time. Yeah. Oh, it's 1 a.m. my time. No, it's not. 2 a.m. I was thinking of Eastern time. And Kat says, thanks for the sprints. Always lovely always love hanging out. Bye, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I wish I knew how much I had written, but I have no idea. But when I finish this broadcast, I will post it in to my Google Doc, and then we will see how much more I have to write until I get my ice cream. Hopefully it's not very much, because I found this exhausting. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, actually. I've got my proof edits back from my editor, and I need to do a final read through of my Christmas book. It's called The Christmas Truths, and the Truce. Why can't I speak today? Anyway, it's called The Christmas Truce. I think that they are sticking with that title, and it's going to be really, really fun to read through it one last time before it goes off to be made into a book. So that's another little treat for me tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really hope that these sprints have been useful to you, and that if you were doing Camp Nano, that you had an awesome time taking part. And if you couldn't manage your goal for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In a few months, give it another try. You know, it'll be the big one in a few months. That'll be exciting. I'm going to be writing next year's Christmas book in November. So yeah, I'm already looking forward to that. So much to look forward to. Okay, guys, I'm not sure when I'm going to be going live next, but I will be setting up some sprints very soon. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch up with you very, very soon.